guys, welcome back. Sorry, we've been gone for a couple of weeks. We've, yes, coronavirus. So, enjoy that, and enjoy watching this while you can't move for the next 6 months.
Yeah, you'll have to watch this at least 7 times where you're
Correct.
In your own home for 14 days.
Correct. We also tried a new YouTube feature. So essentially what it does is before the YouTube video can start, you actually have to flip your phone up and then click like and subscribe. So we'll just wait while you do that.
Is that actually a thing?
Good feature. So this will be fun. Okay, great. Alright, we are back at Irresistible Force again. So big thanks to them for letting us host this here. And we'll be running 2 40-point lists today. I'm bringing Starks. I haven't played Starks in ages, actually, probably like 2 or 3 months. So excited for that. And you're cracking out the Targaryens?
Yeah, Targy. Bring them out again. Bring out Drogo, which... Yeah, draw is just so much better at the moment, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see how the hammer happens. I'm relying on one unit to do literally all the work.
Yeah, I think...
I literally have to just like have that unit just do everything with this game, which, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see if it can do it.
All right, so for your list, what are you running this time?
Drogo and a unit of vets. I've got unit outriders with the outrider co, so you can get the double vulnerable, so you can just hopefully delete the thing that Drogo looks at, and 2 units of skirmishes.
Yeah, cool.
And then Denny and both Fat Men. So
yes.
So a little bit of control, get that 8 activations in the turn I need it. And we'll see how it goes.
Sweet. And so for me, you've got 8 this time, haven't you?
7. 7, but 8 with Fat Man.
Yeah, of course.
Flipping his thing.
That's
for that clutch once per game. Get to do a thing.
Sweet ability.
The sweet ability.
And so I am bringing Daario as a commander in Starks. And he'll be sitting in a unit of berserkers, Umber berserkers. So the reason I did that is just because, I mean, there are obviously better options. Like you could put them in sworn swords and increase their armor save from a 4 to a 3, but increasing it from a 5 to a 4 is still pretty good. And obviously looking for his cards to add precision to stuff. Then I've got another unit of berserkers with Rob, so getting that speed and maneuverability around the board. I've also got a unit of sworn swords with Hodor in there, so obviously taking both wolves to maximize down on that. And then the last unit that I have is another unit of sworn swords with an Umber champion, so just hoping to kind of play the cards that I need to. And then my 3 NCUs are Arya, Sansa and Roderick Cassell, so just trying to hand out as much crit blow as possible, pick up a card from the discard pile once per game, and then make 1 free movement at the start of a round. So fun. Which
I can't turn off.
No, because I
can't turn it off anymore.
Correct. Well, it's before she. She doesn't
have to activate, which seems real unfair. I want to be able to turn that ability off.
It's the same as Tycho.
No, I want to turn it off. Why won't you let me just say no to you? I want to say no. Just be like, no, you can't do that. You can't outrun a Targaryen. You're not allowed to. Yeah. That seems really unfair.
I'll just make a 22-inch move. No worries, not an issue.
Yeah,
not an
fine.
issue.
It's like
minimal cards.
Completely fair and balanced. These ones.
And my secret mission cards are these.
Oh, yeah. I know what all of those do. Just saying.
These ones?
Yeah. I know what. By the way, guys, this is the first time I've ever played this mission.
Yeah.
And then these are mine. Can you see that? Alright, and I'm going to go Danny
On the letters?
on the letters, draw 2 cards, and let Haas go. Let's go. Let's go a vulnerable. No, let's go a weaken on
Rocks in it? Yeah, perfect. Cool. Alright, so I am going to activate Roderick Cassell. Want to do anything about that?
no.
I'm going to take the horse from one here. So I'm going to attach him to Rob's unit.
Yep.
Then Rob's unit is going to be a free maneuver.
Oh, also Danny's on Drogo.
Your turn.
I'm gonna put Fat Man on the swords. I'm gonna immediately replace it with Fury of the Dragon. So King of the Dragon sticks around, and I'm replacing it with a maneuver.
Absolutely.
So I am going to pivot. Pivot. Sections. Move again.
Yeah, perfect. Alright. So I'm going to take. Are you start?
Yep. I am going to. I just allows you to get a card back, yeah?
No, so Sansa allows me to take 1 card from the discard pile.
Yeah.
Arya allows me to make a free move at the start of the round.
Oh, yeah, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yep. Yep.
I'll link it off there.
It's completely fine.
Your turn.
I am going to. On the crown, and I am going to crown Zap.
This is
Let's go. Yeah, let's go to guys in the middle.
with the red.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 6 goes to a 7. Yeah, cool. Which is lucky because they would have lost 3.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Then I will activate Sansa and do nothing.
Sweet.
Getting ready to attack that turn too.
Maybe. Or just make it that they can never, they can't be touched.
Be sent down the side by my wolf.
It's fine. Go for it.
Summer's a beast, mate. Summer is a go for it. He's the only wolf that can get 4 attacks.
Go for it.
I will.
Do it.
Except,
You are just scared.
except, I am going to activate El Wolfie. So I'm going to rotate, move up 6 inches, pivot, and then just move up onto here to claim that objective. So he has activated. Your turn.
Pivot. Again. Go forward. Let's just go there. Perfect. Actually, let's go to that bit there.
Cool. Just gonna move this guy. So big 3-6-inch maneuver. Pivot. Pivot. Yeah, so he is going to do your turn.
Cool. So turn. Front left.
Oh, from these guys?
Yep.
They are out of range, so.
I just measured them. That was
Oh,
12.
no, fair. My mistake.
That's why I moved up to where it was.
Gotcha.
Sneaky snaker.
See,
Snaker.
and then you get to move something.
These guys are just gonna go 6. Let's go like so.
So these guys are just going to trundle on up 5. That's them. Yeah, happy with that. I think I'm going to move up a little more actually. They're moving an extra 4. That's them.
Just go to that.
That's your activated area.
Yeah. No.
Cool. There. Cool.
Yeah.
That's me, I think.
Husky.
Danskis. Oh, wait, no, hang on, I haven't activated Rob's yet. Because Rob got a free move. Now, this is where I can have some fun. Those are the cards.
Go for it.
These are the cards. Because I get, essentially I get double snake, I get to get first next time. Sure, why not? Let's do it. We're going to activate Rob's unit, we're going to play Swift Events.
Okay.
So when a friendly infantry unit activates, the infantry unit may make 1 free maneuver action. If you control the horse, it also gets +1. And rerolls any charged instance dice on this. So I'm now moving 8 inches the turn because Rob gives him +1 as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Alright. Then, yeah, sure, why not? Then they'll declare a charge here.
Cool.
So,
I watch.
Overwatch, yes.
The thing, right?
That is a thing.
So overtrain, so you roll 2 dice,
Yes.
which you can't suffer disorderly anyway. So
No, I can. I can suffer disorderly.
Oh,
But I'm going to play Winter is Coming.
Cool.
So when you declare a charge, like you're doing now, your opponent may not play tactics cards or use orders for the remainder of the turn.
Sweet.
I don't show a sword, so you're not panicked, but that's okay. So 2d6. Is it 2d6 over stage?
Yes.
So that's a 5 and a 2. I can reroll that though because of switch events.
Do you get to roll either dice?
You may reroll any charge distance dice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I'm
Sweet.
definitely in. I'm going to take D3 plus 1.
Plus 1
Hoping for the 3.
Take 3.
Or
There's no way you can not be on it.
No, that's fine. But I'm not. Yeah.
Even if you go 50-50, you can't get off it.
No, I know that, but I'm not charging over it per se because you charge in a straight line and then move to the.
But you end on it.
So
Yeah, still
next turn I'm taking, I think. I'll double check that because I'm not actually sure. But anyway.
Because that's still part of the charge move.
Yeah.
It's got 50-50, so you still end up charging over it.
So
It's the same as going here. See how I've gone here?
Yes.
Right? No matter where you go, even if you can click me here, you still count as going through it because you hang over it.
So 8 dice hitting on 3s. Oh, thank you for a reroll.
Holy!
See, that was rubbish. I hit twice.
Then convert all of them.
There we go, that's better. So 9. Because I have critical blow from
9?
Roger. On 6s to the summary.
6s anyway. Say 3. Still 6.
Perfect.
Oh.
You take a rush.
And you take an additional, you take another D3 plus 1 win.
What? I've only done 1 action.
I fail.
So you lose 4 wins.
Fucking hell. Sure. Like,
I'll take it next turn when I activate. As soon as I do something. That's crazy. That
I
is
can't believe I just... Like, I love failing every morale test I ever make. Like, when I've got ridiculously good morale.
No, I hear you. Because like morale, yeah, we have the same morale. We're all morale 6 or better.
Yeah.
So.
No, but with no negatives. I just took 4, which is without...
Yeah. And you only failed by 1.
Yeah.
Oh, 2. So like, yeah, like it's
Yeah, but I rolled
swing
4.
roundabouts.
I rolled 4.
Yeah. Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, you having 3 NCUs kind of like messes everything up with...
Yeah, changes it, hey?
Well, it means I can't do anything with the fact with
Illyria.
Illyria.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That is true. That is true. Alright, cool. So from this turn, this is where we flip this card here.
Yep.
So the open mission for everyone is score this mission if 3 or more enemy units have the same type of condition token. So we'll keep that one there. That's the one I'm going to go for. Okay, cool. So it is my turn. I'm going to take Roderick Cassell.
Yep, I'm gonna stop the...
Because he gives crit blow. Crit blow.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop... Fuck, I hate Drogo. Fucking Drogo, man. Drogo is the worst commander you can possibly have.
No, I feel you. Actually, so 2 things I'm going to do first. Sorry, before disregard. Disregard. So I'm going to flip Aya. Take free maneuver.
Cool.
So she is done. Yeah, let's go with these guys. So they're just going to trundle on up 5 inches this way. And then because hers isn't an order, I'm going to play Daario's card of Forced March. So 1 infantry unit will make pivot and then make 1 free march action and become weakened. And I'm going to do that on Daario's unit actually. Just to kind of give them a little bit of space. So just moving up. Moving torches. To there. Pivoting slightly. I do like Daario. Alright, yeah. So that is my start of round stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm taking Roderick Cassell. Did you want to shut off the NCU board, or the NCU, or neither?
Let's shut up the MCU. Cool. I do not.
Or the one?
Fantastic.
Yeah, let's do that. Those guys become vulnerable for no reason. I take D3 plus 1 wounds though. I don't know if this was a fair trade. This is a 10-point unit. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to attach Roderick Cassell to these guys as well, so they've got critical blow now. So 9 dice sitting on 3s. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. 10 hits.
Yep. 3, 6, 9, 10.
And then what they're going to do is they will surge for.
Take another D3 plus 1 wounds. Keep moving. 4 more wounds.
That's a big one. And so that affects what I'm going to do now, I guess, is I will run backwards 7 inches. So there, I think. Oh, actually, I'm going to hit it. Now I'm going to run backwards 7 inches. Just there, actually. No, yeah, that's fine. 7 inches. Cool.
Can't get onto his flank regardless.
My T3 that just slaughtered my troops. Fuck with
Drogo, let's do it.
just dead. Alright, what are we doing?
So theoretically,
The twisty things are there if you want them.
don't fit. So go 5 inches forward.
Oh yeah.
7 total, with my 2 inch shift.
Yep.
So I'm off the terrain. Perfect, so I can't find the challenge.
But watch me roll a 1.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot in the face.
Yes.
Two, 4, 6, 7. Shoot in the face. Take 4.
2, 3, so 4 ups.
Yep.
So I felt 2.
Morale test.
So leadership 6. I feel like the Umber champion, he already gives me too many broken things. They're fine. Just.
You can pass. I'm gonna play a charge. I'm gonna play devastating impact.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2 extra hits, yeah?
2 additional hits. Charging. Not sorted.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely in. You're weakened.
Yes.
Vulnerable, sorry. 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna play Blood of the Dragon when I successfully charge. I can't. I'm immune to panic tests. 8 attacks. 1 reroll. 8 wounds. 8 4-ups.
So I failed 4.
And I'll make you reroll the 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So just up to here so far.
Yep.
So to that guy. And
One.
another one. So it just takes me here. Cool. Nice.
Very disappointing for a very expensive unit. Now, morale test.
So I'm going to play Dargle's Fervor. So again, +1 to my morale test, and then +1 for each destroyed rank, so +2. So leadership goes from...
You've only got 1 destroyed rank.
yeah, so +1 for the card, and then +1 for the destroyed rank, so leadership goes to 4. Cool.
Oh, takes 3
It's always
wounds.
3.
There we go.
But you take D3 wounds as well because I control the slots. So you take 1.
That seems unfair.
Could have killed a horse.
You could have done lots of things.
Could have done lots of things.
I am going to play. Head and run.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you get to make a free retreat action, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, come on, every time. Every time I want to do something, it's just like, no.
So realistically, you can go back the way you came 6 inches.
So retarded. God damn. The one thing I don't like about the game
Yeah.
is everything I do is random random distances.
So realistically, you should be 6 inches away from me.
Yep.
So I can't fail a charge. Alright, so I'm going to reveal this card. Reveal this mission at the start of any turn. Score 1 victory point each for each. Score 1 victory point this round each time you successfully charge. These guys are going to charge.
Oh, you're going to go through this.
So we will 50-50 this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to use both specials, so I can't use this card, which is a shame. Really wanted to. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base, plus 2 for the champion, hitting on 3s with critical blow and vicious.
Cool.
And because
Why
I'm
do you
only
get critical blow and vicious?
critical blow from start
Oh,
to
yeah,
and then vicious from the other champion, and because I'm only on 1 rank, I don't lose D3 wounds either time.
Cool.
So 3s. Fuck me, I'm so sorry. I did that to Ado once on 8 dice, 6 6s.
The fact that you still have 8 dice on 1 rank.
Wait, hand or 8?
Yep.
That should be 7. Reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was 7.
Oh, okay.
So 4 6s. I missed once. So 8, 10 hits.
6. 10.
I'm just going to put a token on this as well for charges.
Vulnerable? Sunray?
No, Sunray. No. I would have if I'd had cards.
That's right. Still fail 50%.
You take 2 horses. You get a wound from the.
Yep.
Yes! Divals further.
Oh.
Getting it done.
It's ridiculous.
No,
The fact that that's a 5-point unit base is, yeah.
And then
They
morale
should be
test.
No,
-3. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yes. Anyway,
yeah, that's nuts.
your turn, sir.
There with it. No, so I have to go to there and take D3 plus 1. D3 plus 1 regardless. Twice.
No, once.
Twice.
Oh, in the next turn.
No, because when you.
Oh, and then you overrun, yeah. Twice, yes.
Once. And what's the distance?
Three, basically.
Yeah, you live and you learn, right? Make it an unfailed charge. Yeah, 6 inches to there. Pivot. Good charging.
Absolutely.
It's going to be disordered because no matter what I can do, I have to go over that thing.
Made it.
D3 plus 1 wounds. Here comes 4.
Oh,
Every
that's right.
time.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm going to take another 4.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
What's this? So 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks. 6, 7 saves. I'll take 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on 5s, this is where the unit dies. Yeah, dead. I saved 2.
Overrun.
Absolutely.
You knew that was coming. Take D3 plus 1 wounds again. Watch me roll another. Watch another 4. No.
Still kills the horse though.
Yeah, which is statistically unlikely, but you know.
What's that? Then you get to pivot and charge onto Rob's unit, I guess.
Pivot like so. I'm going to be 50 on your flank. Charge you, plus 2 charge distances. Can't fail.
Yeah.
On your flank, go 50-50 this way. 5. 2 rerolls. 5 saves. -1.
36s.
It's good.
Perfect.
Remove that.
And then you get to pivot.
No, I get to overrun again.
Oh, you have overrun again.
No, I get to.
Oh, you get to move again, yeah.
I get to move again.
Yes. I was like, wait, what? Holy crap.
Which. No, I don't have overrun again. I have had that once, where I've overrun twice in a game.
You have the 2?
Yep.
It's the. Should say cap on the front. Laser Shark Designs, if you're watching, this is your product. Send us free product. Done. Perfect. All right.
So did 8 wounds, 6 wounds to myself.
Perfect.
Good job.
So what I'm going to do, because now that it's pointless, I'm going to flip Sansa, so she's not activating, and I'm just going to grab a card from my discard pile, which will be Swift Defense.
Mhm.
And now, I am going to activate Sansa.
I'm going to turn off the MCU board.
Yeah, go for it. That's D3. Yep, perfect. That's fine. So I'm still going to take the horse.
Yep.
And just do
Nothing. Yep.
Your turn.
So I am going to grab activation. Gonna go down here.
Heal these guys. Or heal drones.
Hair drugs. Drugs. And back up.
Perfect. Sure, why not? I'll take Aya.
I am going to turn off the board again.
Go for it.
No. 50-50, turning it off twice seems unfortunate.
So I'll take these 2 cards. So I have grabbed these 2. And then what I'm going to do is I will...
So Lyra feels really good when you don't...
Well, like, you've still got a zone to play with it. You've just got to wait.
No, but he feels really good in the sense that... the spider?
Yeah.
He feels really good until you fail 50% of his tokens, and then you're like, why did I bring him for 4 points?
Yeah, no, I understand that. Let's weaken these guys. Go. And
that's like the
Yeah.
second or third game in a row where I've used him, and he's amazing, but when you're not getting the points out of him, it's just like,
yeah. So your turn.
it's good. It's going to activate just slightly. Good. There.
You gonna destroy the palisade?
No.
There. Impossible. Yeah. That's fine. So I'm gonna activate this Doge gear. It's essentially just gonna move over 5 inches. Hit it. And then he's gonna. It's a 4. Yeah, why not? It's in front. I'll declare a charge. Yep. Okay, so 4 plus. Perfect. That is another point as well, so I've successfully declared a charge.
Oh, that's just good. 2 points.
So he's just going to go in this way.
You should be on 3 points now.
I've scored. No, so I'm only on 2 at the moment.
You've scored 3 because you've killed a unit.
No, victory through combat is. It's not part of this mission.
Huh?
You don't get points for killing things.
What?
You read it just at the start.
No, you're going to take a victory points for tabling your opponent.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Well,
Well, then,
It's not
yes.
my phone,
No,
right?
let's just play it that way. I'm fair with that.
no, well,
Because you've got 2, I've got 3. We'll count it that way. That's fair. 2 attacks sitting on 2. Yep, 2 normal armor saves. No, so 2 wins, and then morale, just normal morale, which you're fine. Do you want 1 2? Yeah. And he has activated. Your turn, sir.
So they've got to go,
So these guys and him are still going to go.
and he's got to go.
And he's going to go. Yeah.
How do you have so many extra activations now?
Well, because it's the wolves. Like, you killed 2 of my units, and I've only got 7. But then the Starks are really good at taking free maneuvers. So I've taken the horse twice, even though I've only used it
No,
once.
but I'm activated out, other than 1.
Yeah, well, it's you now, so you have to. So
And I went second. So how do you still have 2 activations? 3 activations left. That doesn't make sense.
Because. So I did Roderick, I got a free attack.
Yeah, this doesn't matter.
So that is. Turn 2. No, turn 2, I went first. So I got the free attack.
Yeah. But because I'm going last, you shouldn't have 3 activations left. Surely.
Well, I've killed a unit, so that removes you by 1. You've killed 2 of my units, which evens it out, and then 1 of them took a free attack. Then I've moved.
No, because I count those. Huh?
Yeah, like I haven't.
Because you've still got 3 activations.
Oh, and I did a forced march over here.
No. It's not about that.
Oh, okay.
It just seems odd that you've still got 3 activations and you go because when you go second, you should be. Yeah. It's just odd that you've still got 3 activations left.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got none.
Mm. Oh, so it's just me, yeah?
No,
you've got. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can choose to activate and not claim the zone.
Because I forgot it.
Yeah,
it'll just activate.
So activate and not claim the zone. Alright.
That's how it is, because I've still got 2 activations on that.
Let's go with this guy. So we're just going to pivot. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to pivot this way. I'm going to run forward 6 inches in the pivot.
Going ahead.
If you hold those, thank you. Because a fun thing me
I
and
don't
Pat
think
were
you
doing
can.
wrong.
Yeah. I don't think you can get through and still be an inch away.
Well, I don't have to be an inch away from my unit.
No, but an inch away from mine and be 3 or unit.
You might. Because you have to move straight, yeah?
Yeah, you move straight until you contact something or can't move.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even if I stop on the other side, that's fine. So basically, it's a 5+ for an extra victory point. Because I get victory points for every successful charge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're looking at the charge.
I'm just looking at the charge. Like, that's all I want. I don't care if the unit dies. This is irrelevant. I just want to charge.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so we're going to go for it. 5+.
5+ is going to try to charge me again.
No. Okay. So let's now move this back into here. Perfect.
I don't think you could have even placed.
No, that's a really good point. Oh, screw it. I declared anyway.
You declared it anyway, but I don't think you could have actually placed it.
Oh, look. Morale of 2.
Yeah, you couldn't actually
No, I
declare
couldn't.
that charge.
Oh, I could have gone 50-50 on my base.
No, it has to be off the target you're targeting.
Interesting. I thought it was a your horse.
No, because
Oh, yeah, of
you
course.
can't go like that. You have
50.
because that's why I positioned the way I did.
Gotcha.
So you couldn't charge me.
That's okay.
Yeah. And then this guy couldn't charge me because he couldn't get enough onto my flank, or if it was a really big charge.
No, that's fair. Activated. We'll activate Daario's unit.
I've got.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Yes. Crown something. They'll go to leadership 6.
Yeah,
They'll go to leadership 7.
yeah, or I could flip my order,
Or you can put your order.
which I don't think it's actually worth it. Let's actually. Yeah, crowns up.
There you go.
Doesn't do anything. That's the second crowns up. That's done nothing.
All right. So yeah, that's the one that I haven't played yet. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Dario's unit and just swing around onto here, and we'll activate these guys, and we are going to play Swift Defense. So they get a free maneuver. And they can now move 6 inches. So here's the thing.
So you've played that 3 times.
I played twice. So, but I do have another one, yeah, because I use Stanza to pick it up from my discard pile.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing: do I drop back here for a guaranteed charge and a kill, or do I balls to the wall? If I go 6 inches, it gets me to there, which then means I get a +1 to the move, so that will be 6. So I'll set this up auto in. I get to reroll dice. Yes, let's do that. That'll be fun. So we are going to charge. And then we are going to declare a charge. So essentially, rolling 2 dice, a 1 will still get me in, but I can reroll because I control the horse. Yeah, reroll both of those. Cool. Yeah. So let's just go hunch. Alright, so what we're going to do now. Yeah, we're going to play. Sure, screw it. We'll play Reckless Strikes for the lols. So essentially, when a friendly combat unit makes a melee attack, 4 attack dice are rolled. The attack rolls +2 dice, hits from 6, do not allow defense saves, and it suffers 1 wound for each miss.
Cool.
So I get 8 dice, or 10 dice now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice. I get D3 automatic hits from Hodor because that's just what it does. And then I'm also going to start Fury as well. So I will lose after the attack is completed a man.
Cool.
Plus however many I miss. So hitting on 3s, 6 is a correct, 6 precision. Okay, cool. So we go. So we've got 2
It's really good for a 7-point unit.
extra hits. Yes. Well, and but then Daario to allow like precision and stuff.
No, but
Oh yeah.
without that,
No, it's
like I'm just making a statement with a fair, like a balanced perspective.
yeah.
They shouldn't be able to get as many attacks.
No. So there's that. So two more guys die. So you lose 4 wounds automatically. There's nothing to do about that. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 saves. And your fun. No, that's it. No, wrong card. Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6. Yep, done.
So I get a point for successfully charging. Cool. So that's me activated out. So I've got 3 points for this card. Yeah, so I'm 5. Alright. Yeah. It is you, sir.
With regards.
Yeah, I've already drawn my additional cards. So these are the ones that I've got.
And then garbage cards. Like, again, this is why Drogo is a piece of shit. And why him as a commander is garbage. Horrible card. Requires that. And that's just your normal Targaryen card. Guess I go on there. Guess I go Danny on these guys for extra speed. 5 attacks.
Oh, yeah.
4
So it's a plus. It's a dead dog. Fishman.
Oh, yeah, and when I claim it, why not? I'll play that.
Acrobat, yeah, for sure.
Starter dog. Actually, let's go like so, and let's go.
See some back. That makes sense. So, you've got. Alright, cool. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take Aya.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to take that.
Yep.
I'm going to replace it with Sudden Charge.
Yep.
So, when I click Tactics board, you can immediately use the charge action. With these guys, if I successfully charge, you become vulnerable. Which I do. So,
yeah. Like, this is what I'm saying, like, sure, out of activation charges with anything on the tactics board, just not specific to...
This is what these guys needed. They needed to be more Stark, I think, and they made a mistake. 100% ability. Or Drogo needed to be more that way. So not like you need to have the swords and you can have right by attack, because right by attack is the worst card of the game. It's like here is sudden charge, here is what's the one where you get to make a free maneuver, but instead it's cavalry instead of infantry.
Because it's any zone on the tactics board, right?
Any zone, yeah.
Well, how is everything in my deck so specific, and yet you can just claim any zone and just charge someone?
Like, these guys are Michael's baby. They're like my blood's on screens, but for mine.
No. Sure, whatever.
And then I use skin changing. Yeah, let's use skin changing. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
I'm guessing you're using Fury as well?
Yeah, I'll do that after. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Brandon Hood will take 2 extra hits. Cool, so that is, wow, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, so 11 hits, and then I take 2 hits.
Yeah. Oh look, I take
6s.
9. Fail. Oh no! Surprise.
Yeah, 7, 6, no.
Oh yeah, well, sorry.
Even with the course
you didn't do your Stark Fury that you said you were going to roll afterwards.
Yeah, that was the 2. I took 2.
Oh, as in, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to retreat because.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now I roll the 6. The turn I don't need it.
Now it's your turn.
You get to pick.
Oh, yes. Shield wall.
No. Just garbage.
They're also.
Garbage. Oh, let's go here and let's heal for wounds, I guess. And I get charged again.
By 4.
Oh, sorry, 3 wounds. Let's get charged again to the front.
Absolutely.
That wasn't even an
That
activation.
wasn't even an activation.
Like, cool.
So let's take Roderick.
Yes.
Roderick or Zone.
Why are you activating him?
Because I want to give something critical blow. For free.
You don't need critical blow. I've got 4 wounds there and 6 wounds there.
Yeah.
Just charge me. End it. Just charge me. End it.
Fine.
Do the smart move.
I'm still
The
activating.
The internet will hate you.
I'm still
No, because I'm
activating.
going to turn it off. And if you turn it off, you can't play your card.
That's okay. I can still.
But
That's fine. So I'm just gonna go there. Not gonna worry about that, but I am gonna attach him for the lols to summer.
I don't understand. Why didn't you just end it? Be smart. Internet's going to rage at you.
Right, it can rage.
Do the smart thing.
It can rage.
Can't fail the charge.
Ugh.
Get my whole 5 attacks. Like, this is what's ridiculous. Like,
You lose too many.
like
So you're 5 hits.
5 hits.
So hitting on support. Yep, so fell through.
I hate triple up, so sorry. Oh well.
So they fell for.
Yep.
Cool.
I
Then
don't know if I rolled any 6.
to be honest.
Doesn't.
7. Just. Yeah. So that's cool. Perfect. Cool. I'm gonna take sounds up.
No, I don't have any tokens on. That was my last one.
We're gonna go here. We're gonna get some charge. Yeah, we're gonna do a big boy charge.
Okay.
Are these guys activated?
No.
No, you got the free attack, didn't you?
Yeah.
Damn, should have measured that. Oh well. I'll look morale. Yes.
Oh look! The one time a card can actually be valuable to me. The one time that this is actually going to work. This is so dumb. The one time
Make it a
ride
ride
by. Yeah. The one time ride by is actually going to like maybe do a thing. Like quite possibly, maybe on the odd chance it may or may not do a thing.
All right, you want to shift forward
all the goodness, and then go to there, and I'll go 12 inches past you, 3 flying. Look at that!
Look at that.
Oh, look, I played ride by attack. The only time that it's actually maybe do something. The worst card in the game.
All 5 dice.
Take 4.
1, 2, 3. So 4 on 4s. Yep, just. No, wait, not just. Done.
They're activated.
That's a real shame. I was going to charge you in the rear. Cool. Alright, let's activate these guys then. So they will start Fury again. So 1, 2, 3, 5 dice this time. Hitting on 4s, not 3s. But with crit blow, and they don't lose anything until I go. So hitting on 3s actually, sorry. Because we start Fury. 4. Yeah, 1, 2. 2, 4, 6.
You get Sunder?
No, because I've got a card.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Look at this. Fail again.
Oh, there it is.
Like,
That's
yeah,
harsh.
it's not surprising, like, at this point. Like, their morale's not good enough to survive with being super light cover.
And it would be me next turn, so I'd go here so I couldn't fail charge. And then these guys are activated and do nothing.
They can't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, you get it. So, again, I go to, I don't think.
So I killed the point, so I killed you. So we go up to 6. And then my card was score 1 bishop 1 at any time if you only control 1 objective, which I do over there. 7. But yeah, and then it's turn 4.
I score, what? I killed 1, 2 units that turn.
Yes.
So I score 2 for that, and then I score 2 more for killing 2 more units.
Yeah, perfect. I really thought I was in
and
range.
then I also score 1 point for that. Because I control the money back.
Wait, no, you only get 1.
That is all the horse. So I don't control any of that much. What do you mean?
Like it's so you play it and it's for that round, and then it's removed. So you select an objective to try and complete that round.
Huh?
So so you would select an objective, and when you score the objective, you at the end of the round you discard the objective.
Oh, really? So you can literally score
Yeah,
one point.
yeah.
Yeah, this mission's garbage.
It's hard. Well, you score whatever's on the bottom of the card.
Well,
So if you've got asterisks, I've only had asterisks, but sometimes they're like 3 or 4 points.
yeah, which is garbage because it's all dependent on what you draw.
Yes.
And at the start of the game, not. Yeah, that's horrible. Cool. Yeah, unplayable. So.
Cool.
Let's go this card. Is it a reveal one? It is a reveal one. So,
Start of any turn. What is it?
score an objective if I forfeit my actions.
Oh, on the you would.
Which, no. If I'm holding an objective with the unit, they have to
Oh.
forfeit it. So that's what I'm saying, like, in a Targaryen list,
It's impossible.
impossible. I can't not activate my units.
Yes, no, I hear what you're saying. Alright, cool. So I've got 2 units on the board. So start of the turn, these guys are going to go for another force march because they're already weakened, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, you just charge me. You need performance, which is us 5%.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah. And then these guys here will charge. Yeah, they're in. 100 G.
Like,
So start Fury, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to play Northern Ferocity. So again, Vicious as well, and Sundering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus D3. Hitting on 3s now with critical blow. Yeah.
We need Unsullied.
Yeah, we do. We need Unsullied. So that was the end of the game. I mean, it finished at turn 4. It was like 8, 6,
Yeah,
something like that. So it's supposed to get to 12, but you know, whatever.
When you get table, it's like
Oh, it's terrible.
being able to do nothing from turn 1 seems really fair and balanced.
Yeah, it's a tough game, Winds of Winter. I mean, Starks are very point and click as well, so they just kind of... The thing about Starks is that they care about the NCU board, but if you're controlling the NCU board like you do with Varys, they just go, okay, great, I'll just play the cards.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
No, they have control.
Yeah.
They have out of activation charges.
Yeah.
They've got out of activation movements. Like
All the things that Targaryens need,
Yeah,
because that's what they are, they're horses.
Like, yeah, being able to flip my order all game for Illyris.
Yeah.
Being able to be like, oh, I guess I'm not going to be able to do anything with him anyway because I'm just getting charged from across the board
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the fact that they're not reliant on having to pick specific
Yeah.
places for their cards to work. Like Targaryen deck's great, but Drogo just was like, if you don't have the swords, you lose.
Yeah, I think Drogo would be better if the card for swords, Adravat, or whatever
Yeah.
it is, would be if you claim a zone. Because then you get a lot more
But
maneuverability.
Adravat is still like super.
You have to charge something.
Well, you also have to claim the NCU board, and you have to, and then they can just move backwards.
Yeah, no, but
Because then it's going to be irrelevant because it's not a when you charge effect or when you when you activate on the NCU board. If you claim the swords, you get this.
yeah,
And
okay,
it's
that's
like
interesting.
it's like that ride by attack is just garbage. We talked about that. Like
Yeah,
we
it
saw that it kind of worked then, but like I could have just charged the dog and ended up in the exact same position. Like,
Correct, yeah.
Like it's the most irrelevant card that there is, I think, because we've done it multiple times. There's
Yeah, it just takes too long. to
only
figure out.
one way that it actually works, and that's if you have Danny, the card that gives you +1 movement, on the same unit, and then you only barely with the math get through by getting through to the other side.
Yeah, and
Because if you
gotta
don't have that, if you don't have an 8-inch move and being able to do it, you can't do it.
Correct. Yeah, no, it's rubbish. But we do love Targaryens, and we're really looking forward to Unsullied. 9 points, 10 attacks, hitting on
Oh,
2s.
Jorah is amazing.
And Jorah
Jorah is amazing.
great.
Like he's everything that you want Drogo to be. But Drogo's just unplayable trash.
Yes, he is the little brother, the Liam Hemsworth. But yeah, so no, I think Daario works very well in Starks. Like his cards synergize quite well.
Yeah.
Because Starks they like to move, and then being able to do force march twice to move like a unit that has a very good base maneuver anyway up the board 6 inches is awesome. And Rob Zerkers are a classic. I mean, I probably could have used them a bit better. I just wanted to charge. I just wanted to throw down cards. But excellent segue.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Yes. So with our next...
Unsullied.
Unsullied will be great, but with our next game, Baratheons... No, we're not giving this away. But we have Baratheons versus Lannisters and or Targaryens and or Starks, depending on who we get come in and wants to play. But we are going to be testing out Rose Knights, so make sure that you check that video out so you can see how Rose Knights work with Renly. They're going to be fantastic. See you guys.